We are coming to you live from the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium here in Kirtipur, Nepal. And we are all set for another cracking contest this evening. First of the double-header days in Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League. Biratnagar Kings taking on the Pokhara Avengers. Their first games, and they'll be eager to come hard at each other and register their first points as well. We'll now have the coin delivered by Chanke. Chanke, you can come forward and deliver that coin for the toss. Yeah, there he makes his way into the frame. Thank you, Chanke. Yes, Sandeep, give that a flip.
Head.
Heads is the call by Kushal. Pokhara Avengers wins the toss. Kushal, you won the toss. What have you decided and why?
Yeah, I'm gonna ball first.
With the Chobar Hills, Buddy Pradhan says let's play. It's time for match 3. Lokesh Bam will get off the mark immediately. Andrew Leonard here, great to have Fazal Khalil alongside me, the former first-class player from Karnataka. Pumped, trademark Munzi. Get used to seeing this an awful lot. 4s and 6s for the big man from Scotland.
Let's take a look at that, just in the slot and played it brilliantly over mid-on.
Miles and miles and miles. But he's just so powerful. But it's straight to the man. And he can't believe he's given it away.
But just take a look at that. Hit it in the center of the bat. And Kiran takes a nice easy catch for 10. And the Kings 14 for 1.
Monstrous. That's gone many a mile.
In the slot, but he still had to put it away. Just take a look at that extension of the hands.
Elegant, graceful and powerful to go with it.
It's a real class act. You can't play shots like that if you don't have the talent and if you don't have the technique. Really helping it on its way.
And talk about hits.
But what about this? Watch the foot movement. It's just a little pounce down the wicket. And once he middles it.
Goes down on his knee, picks the length early, dispatches that desperate attempt as well.
But Guptill's seen it all before. He gets on bended knee and says, I can play all around the ground.
Hit fiercely hard. Don't bother running, that'll race away to the fence.
We may not see him on the international fold, but he still plays all around the world. But my, is he still a lovely player to watch.
Deep in the crease. Has he got enough on this one? You bet he has. Right at us, almost to the combox area. That was drilled over long off. Wow. Watch that sail. Oh. Smartly worked.
Because now he's showing all his skills and class.
He dispatched that once again towards the mid-wicket region. He'll bring up a 50 in his very first outing in season 2, just like how he did last year. Sublime Guptill is making it count this evening, and he's providing sheer entertainment with the bat. The 100 as well coming up for the Biratnagar Kings.
What a servant to the game for New Zealand. Down the ground.
Do love seeing Bam go boom. He's gone boom boom there. Big hits. As Guptill gets that one out of the screws as well.
The excitement is there. Beautifully struck this. That's gone all the way, and what a 50 this for the young man. Lokesh Bam, he's really played well. Yes, he will acknowledge, and that's for the wife and the young one.
Oh, he's just going to keep going, but has he got enough? Oh, just!
Take a look at that. It wasn't really short. He just drilled that one.
Oh, that's the shot of the day. They are being blown away. Now this goes miles up. It's going to be a very difficult catch. Kushal Bertel, one of the best fielders in Nepal.
Just unselfishly going for that was Martin Guptill, trying to get to that 200 marker, but what a catch under pressure. Martin Guptill gone for a well-made 61 of just 35.
Safety, design and ground clearance. Talk about ground clearance. I'm not quite sure he's cleared ground this time around. Finds the fielder as Lokesh Bam.
That was a very fine innings. I didn't enjoy it, but it was a very fine innings. This almost jumps out. Just a little bit of ice cream cone there. Bam goes for 72, 157 for 3.
Nicely whipped away. He tries to do just that and he gets enough bat on it for it to go for a 4. Talk about what a way to hit a mighty hit. What a hit. What a hit. That brings up the 200 as well. The first ever in NPL history coming from the Biratnagar Kings. This has been some performance this evening. Wow. Flat. And that's the 6 as well. Outrageous. Now he's picked that with some authority and deposited that over the ropes. He's got a lot of height on this one. Fielder position for it. And that's been taken. Pokhara Avengers to overall.
Unselfish from Pratish, looking for a boundary to conclude the innings. Instead he finds the fielder right.
The Biratnagar Kings will be feeling really good and buoyed about this batting effort of theirs. Put into bat.
Immediately rushes Carell for pace. Does well to work it for the single. Wonderful batting all the way up towards our commentary position. I thought it was going to just come through our window for a moment. Chip to Delanga. It's carried and Pratish GC strikes, and he strikes in his first over of the competition.
Carell just sort of checks his stroke, a little bit wristy. Delanga did well to get the fingers pointing skywards with that ball being so low to the ground in the breakthrough. Dinesh Carell goes for 7.
Starts in some style, a square drive.
Just a hint of width, and no player in the modern age needs a second invitation.
Good looking cricket shot, that one.
I'm just thinking for a moment if Marchant Delanga thought he was in the game because it went aerial, but there was no chance for cover. It raced away for 4.
Oh no, that's rapid. That is coming towards it! And smash into the commentary box.
Some shot. Good bumper, nicely played, rode it well. But from the moment it left the bat, it was coming our way.
6 more, I think. Yep, going to carry all the way. Extra pace. And there's no doubt the chase is on. Runs and runs and runs. 6 more. That's gone like a tracer bullet. Great touch. Very clever touch, but Larry and Joshi won't cut it off.
He's played it beautifully. She keeps running down the hill.
That was always going to go. Slower ball picked and outstanding batting.
Really good batting surface. This is going to get better. You see Rossington there just laying into that one.
Cut away. Fiercely cut. Work to do for the fielder. He'll not be able to cut it off. There again, in the air, in the gap for a 4. Back-to-back boundaries here.
Everything including the kitchen sink. There's absolutely no chance. I wonder what the bowler was asking for. Loud appeal, that's going to be close, and it's given. Wicket number 2, the big one of Rossington. Back in the hut.
Just bowled the slow delivery and it was perfect. He nailed it right in front. No hesitation for the umpire to lift his finger. Rossington's innings comes to an end. He played a fine hand of 39 in 21 deliveries.
Support from your teammates, but also from this electric crowd here tonight, as you can tell.
A golden duck for Nisham, and now the Pokhara Avengers in a spot of bother.
in his very first over. Yeah, just lobbed it back, he knew it. Thank you very much, says Sandeep. And Jimmy Neesham will have to walk back. Not the greatest of debuts for Pokhara Avengers with the bat for him.
For the Avengers. Oh, God! He didn't read that. That was the wrong man. Completely bamboozled Prithviraj.
His rhythm very early. The wrong one. Just didn't pick it up. Prithviraj Das. He's on a high. He's riding on a sea of confidence. He's accounted for 2 in 1. Prith goes for a duck.
Pumped into the leg side, and Tamang's going to strike. Martin Guptill will never drop that. Good change of bowling from Sandeep Lamachane.
Thought for a moment he had enough, but he didn't. And Kiran Taguna goes for 8.
Hit down the ground and hit all the way.
Can't stop there. Can't stop there because the required run rate has barely budged. Still touching 14 to the overs.
Fielder out at deep mid-wicket, straight to him, and the simplest of catches.
Yeah, even with the dew around that has just fallen on the surface, the ball seems to just hold ever so slightly. Abhishek Tiwari goes for 11.
Well, that one's too much into the surface as Bertel.
He gives Bertel far too much time to just say, bosh!
Well, it's a home run, isn't it? 85 they're gifting it. It is the biggest 6 of the competition we've seen. Edged and gone, and that's going to be that. Another brilliant change of bowling. Inspired captaincy by Sandeep Lamachane.
Because it just shows that it means something to him. He got pasted earlier on by Bertel, but he's come back and he's found the outside edge, and oh yes please, does Kushal Bertel. 59.
Chane has been spectacular this evening, and so have been the Biratnagar Kings. A bit of a misfield, and that will go for a 4.
Before we get to the point that I was trying to make, one-handed shot, he got the timing right, a little bit of misfield, and gets the boundary. He has the wicket-keeper batsman. How well did he bat? That's in the air, straight down the throat of long on. Another nail in the coffin for the Pokhara Avengers.
Trying hard, but only to find the fielder. That was a nothing shot by the end of it. Just handing over a simple, straightforward catch to Martin Guptill. He'll take it. Taylor walks back for 4 and 6. It's 141 for 8. Cracking hit. Couple of bounces. That'll race away for a 4.
It was the wicket. Oh, that's an appeal. That's an appeal. That's close. And up goes the finger. Very, very close.
He made a complete mess of this, Akash Chand. Moved in the crease, right in front, no hesitation for the umpire. Chand will have to depart for 4 and 3. This is skied up in the air. That'll go over the fielder at shot third, and a couple of bounces, and that'll trickle away for a 4. Picked up. That's in the gap.
Dispatched. Again, full toss, ducking. That'll be a boundary as well.
Game, set, match. Biratnagar Kings put out a clinical effort this evening, and they've outplayed and outclassed the Pokhara Avengers to steal a very good win in their very first game. It's been a fabulous night for Sandeep Lamachane and his boys. And they got everything right this evening, the Biratnagar Kings. They put into bat, then hammered their way to 220 for 6. Lokesh Guptill, Shubham Bashir, they all just turned the magic on in the middle with the bat. Not much the bowlers could do. Taylor, 2 for 48, was the best on display. Pokhara Avengers got going with Bhurtel and Rossington, just raising hope with a good partnership. But once Rossington departed, things fell apart. Lamachane, Pratish, Shubham and Bilanj, everyone accounting for 2 wickets apiece, just showing that they put up an all-round effort, a complete performance, ticking all boxes to secure a huge 53-run win.